Let us see installation and commissioning of Nouvelle SMarty-WiFi water level controller. Unboxing. You will get following things as a standard in the box. Water level controller. 1 unit. Ultrasonic sensor unit, or USS. 1 unit. Nut and bolt set. 1 unit. Wall clamp set. 1 unit. Main power cord. 1 unit. 1/4 inch UPVC T. 1 unit. Rubber grommets. 2 units. Warning. Both WLC panel and feeder panel must be in power off conditions until specifically asked to turn on the power of either of the panel. WLC panel installation. WLC panel is wall mounted. Identify the clean shaded area with proper ventilation with no water ingress and near to pump feeder panel but with at least 300 mm distance. This is the mounting screw hole on panel accessible after opening the panel cover, and this is shown from the back side of the panel. Mark the mounting hole location on wall. Drill the holes in wall, fix inserts and then fix the WLC panel with mounting screws. Installation of USU and its cable. 3 holes have to be cut through lead. 2 for mounting and 1 to pass the cable. Mounting holes are 3 mm and cable pass hole is 25 mm in diameter. The USU has to be mounted at the center and on bottom side of lead with sensor facing downward and in perfect horizontal condition. The Cat6 cable has got 2 rubber grommets. The cable end with 1 grommet is passed from cable pass hole and connected to RJ45 socket inside the USS, while another rubber grommet remaining above the lead. 1 rubber grommet is used to plug the USU hole and another rubber grommet is used to plug the cable pass hole on the lead, as shown. Small sag or loop must be left on cable inside the tank to avoid water ingress and stress to USU as shown in picture. Remember, it is very important to place the rubber grommets at both holes and to leave the sag, loop to avoid water entry to USU, as it will void warranty of the device due to presence of water in USU. Once the USU is mounted, lead sheet is securely placed on top of tank with USU facing tank bottom and cable outwards. Outer cable must be secured to nearby structure to avoid stress on cable and USS. In case your delivery pipe in tanks has not got UPVC T, please essentially install it as per the size of your delivery pipe. WLC and power cord interconnection. Phase neutral and earth of power cord are respectively connected to P, N, and E terminals of WLC. Tighten the connection proper and then lightly pull it to check if it's properly fixed. WLC and USU interconnection. USU and WLC are connected via the sensor interconnection cable Cat6 cable with RJ45 connectors at both ends as shown. Do not forget to put both rubber grommets at USU end. WLC and underground, reservoir, tap sensor interconnection. If customer wishes to install underground, reservoir, tap sensor to detect water in tank or in municipality tap, the potential free contacts of sensor must be connected to G and S pins of WLC. Otherwise these 2 terminals of WLC must be shorted all the time to enable the system to run. WLC and pump feeder interconnection. If feeder is starter panel, that is, it has separate start and stop buttons. SP1 and SP2 pins of WLC are connected to stop button of feeder panel in series. If start button has 4 terminals or 2 pairs like shown, ST1 and ST2 pair is connected to 1 pair of start button in parallel and ST3 and ST4 pair is connected to another pair of start button as shown. However, if start button has just 1 pair, connected to ST3 and ST4 terminal pair of WLC. Caution. It is mandatory to identify the pairs in start button of feeder if it has more than 2 terminals. It can be done with multimeter and they are separated by a mounting screws of the back element of push button. In picture, left side top and bottom terminals are a pair and are separated by mounting screw. Similarly, right side top and bottom terminals are a pair and are separated by mounting screw in between. If the feeder is D, O, L, MCB, socket type, then as shown in pictures, phase line is disconnected from motor and it is connected to ST3 of WLC and ST4 of WLC is connected to motor. Commissioning of WLC. Now power up the WLC panel while pump feeder is still not powered up. Check for all the parameters value displayed in main screen, particularly FDR mode and operation. If you want to change any parameters, press and lift slowly PRG, set button to navigate through different menu items. Once the required menu item is displayed, press and lift slowly I, N, C, D, E, C button to navigate through different values of that menu item. Once the required value of particular menu item is displayed, long press 5 seconds to PRG, set button, till it flashes, saved, to save the required displayed value in displayed parameters. Parameters value will be saved in EEPROM of system and it is retained even if there is no power. Repeat the process if you want to change any other parameters. New values will be effective only after restarting the WLC panel. Caution. Do not forget to set the FDR mode either D, O, L, or starter. New value of FDR mode will only be effective after restarting and do verify same in the main screen. Warning. Wrong selection of FDR mode may cause serious injury to person or damage to pump. In any case, pump panel should not be operated in incorrect FDR mode. Calibration. For calibration you mandatorily have to set the low point of the tank. High point of tank is automatically selected. To calibrate your tank, drain the tank water completely till taps dry out. Press and lift slowly PRG, set button to navigate through the calibration set low menu. Long press 5 seconds to PRG, set button, till it flashes, set, to save the current water level as 0. Your low level is set. Calibration of high point of tank. Once the low point of tank is calibrated, system will automatically takes the highest point as high point of the tank. However, if you want lower the high point, you can set via calibration, set high menu. In this case, you have to fill the tank to desired level and then set it exactly as was done in set low calibration. Remember, highest point of filling is automatically detected by the system based on sensor resolution. The high point will never go higher than that, you can only lower it. Your system is good to go now. You can turn on the power of pump feeder panel also. This video is supplementary video to the user manual. Must be seen after reading the user manual. In case of any doubt, do reach out to us.